Okay, ladies, so today's tutorial is going to be all about color correcting. So I haven't even started. The only thing I've done is my mascara, because nobody really likes to watch someone else put mascara on. So as usual, I'm just going to start with my basic Stay Setting Spray on my Perfector sponge, and I'm just going to apply it all over my face. Okay, just dab it. Give it a second to sit. Then I'm going to take my blush bronzer brush. I'm going to use the blush side of it. And I'm going to start by using our Aspen. It's this brown one. It has just a hint of blue-gray in it. And so it's really, really great at helping with redness. So I'm just going to dab a little bit on my nose and chin where I'm the most red. And then I'm just going to use it all over as well because it's just going to help set the makeup. And you'll have to just use the lightest application doing it this way. Okay, so you can already kind of see it helping some with the redness, and that's just, the lightest coverage. All right, and then next I'm going to dip into my Frenchie, which is like this orangey color. It actually has some yellow in it too. And I'm just gonna use my finger, and y'all, it looks weird that we're putting this darker color, but my mom's circles lately they're legit. They're pretty rotten. Okay, so that's all we're gonna do. We're just gonna put a little bit with our finger under our eye, and then the same thing on this other eye. I know it looks crazy currently, but I promise y'all it won't look crazy when we're done. Okay. And then next I'm just going to dip in to this mango color, and just barely take a little bit on your finger, and I'm just gonna put a little bit over my acne scar that I've got, and this just kind of helps conceal it a little bit better. Of course it's not surgery, so it's still gonna be there, but it's just gonna help. I got a little bump there too, so we'll just put it there too. It's just gonna help kind of conceal it some. All right, so we want to let that set. So what I do is I put all that on and I let it kind of set on my face, and while I'm doing that, I just do my brows. So of course I'm gonna use our brow wax because it's my new favorite. Like, I'm so in love. You use either your Stay Setting Spray to spray onto your bristles. If you don't have Stay Setting Spray, sorry, I can't talk this morning, it's totally fine just to use water. It's great. And then you just kind of rub it into that brow wax, and then blend it in, gently combing those brows. And then the same thing for the other side. okay? And for my brows, you can either use a contour or one of our eyeshadows. I've been using our Trust eyeshadow lately. Sorry. And I'm really loving it. It's just matching my brows so well. So I just kind of line it, outline it, and then I kind of fluff it turn it to the side and just fluff them out. Just a light hand. If you want them to look more natural, that'll kind of give it more of like hair-like strokes appearance, instead of like a penciled in brow, which either one is great and beautiful. Sorry, but I normally like whip this out pretty quick, but then when I'm doing videos, I tend to be more detail oriented. So it takes me a little longer. Okay, and then the same thing for this other side. Okay. Just real light strokes. Okay, so now that's basically done. Wish I wasn't goofing off when I was using my tinkle razor. Took out some eyebrows, y'all. Lesson learned the hard way. That's me, always learning my lesson the hard way. Okay, we're still gonna give the makeup time to set a little teeny bit longer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my eyeshadows. I'm gonna do Tangled. It's our cream eyeshadow, and I just love it. The application is just so easy, and it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful just on its own. Like, you can see, it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous color. Then I'm gonna go into our Spiced. Okay. Just kind of blend it in. All right, perfect, great, super easy. I just 2 colors on my eyebrows, on my eyeshadows today, and it gives it such a great, easy look. Okay, so for our hack, I'm gonna use our blend brush. It's super great for the teens and tweens. It's a very, very light coverage, but it's also great for using with color correcting, because it does give such a light coverage. When we do color correcting, you never want to just like sweep hard. You just more want to stipple, which that means just kind of dabbing motions, okay? So our small end, we're just gonna dip into our contour. I'm gonna go ahead and just stick with Indigo today. right there under my cheekbone. If it looks like you're going too high, just go there, because that's what's really going to give you that lift under your cheekbones. Okay? Super light application. Or jawline. Forehead. Okay. Then we're going to take this fluffy end and basically do the rest of our face. So I'm going to do my main highlight, which is amber right now. Just go in between the contour. Again, this just gives a very light coverage, which is great when we're running out the door. So everywhere a man's beard would be, in between those contour. On our nose, and then just fan up and onto our forehead. Okay, then we're still going to use this fluffy end, and we're going to take it into our brightening highlight, this lighter shade, and do our under our eyes. And this is the part where you just want to be sure to just stipple it in and not rub, because it can blend those colors, and not that would really mess it up, but it's not going to give you as great color correcting capabilities if you blend them together versus just kind of dabbing motions. Look at that. Look how great. I mean, my eye circles, y'all, are fierce. And of course, we always do our pie piece under our eyes. So our little triangle. And just stipple. Always just do some on my nose and midline with that brightener. Just kind of helps it stand out some. And you guys, Frenchie's great as an under eye corrector, but it's also gorgeous. Look at that color. It's gorgeous as a blush. So we're just gonna use it as our blush today too. Because why not? So pretty. Okay, so here is usually where I would use my perfector sponge to blend it all in, but this brush gives such a great coverage, and it's so light coverage, and it's so light and feathery that you can literally just blend it in with this brush too. It's so simple. And I also like my contour line to be a little more defined. So I generally leave it a little bit more, like I just lightly go over this part, because I like a more lifted, sculpted cheekbone look. And look at that, so great. Of course, I cannot help but I love a good illuminator. I've been using honey a lot, so, ooh, sorry. I'm just gonna grab my pearl illuminator really quick. It's this one right here. It almost looks white, but it's like a cream color, and just dab a little bit right here. Just adds a little sparkle, a little candlelit dewiness. So pretty. And of course under my brow bone. My personal favorite, right here above my lip. I'm about to head out the house and take Lulu for her allergy shot, so I'm not even gonna worry with putting, sorry you can hear her in the background, with putting lipstick on, but I am gonna do our lip conditioner. And y'all, it's probably bad, but I usually just take my thumbnail to scrape some off and rub it in. And especially during the winter, this is essential because my lips, I'm telling you, get so dry. And our look is done, and you can hardly see, I mean, of course it's not surgery, but it really conceals that acne scar so well. I hope you guys learned a lot from this video. If you have any questions, just feel free to comment below. Otherwise, we'll catch you next time. Bye guys.